Jai Hind everyone. Today we are going to introduce Dr. Athelo because he is already doing his internship from AIMS Guwahati. Welcome, Dr. Athelo.
Thank you, sir. And it's great to be here.
Would you like to tell us something about you?
So currently, I'm Athelo Kalita, and currently I'm interning in AIMS Guwahati, and I have been a student of the first batch, 2020 batch, here at AIMS Guwahati. Currently, I'm halfway done through my internship, and currently I'm posted in Ops Gynae department, and yeah, the internship is going great. It's been a great journey so far, and I hope it continues the same.
So to start with, tell us where were you born and brought up?
So I was born and brought up here itself, where our college stands in Guwahati. Uh, my parents have been here since their college days, and they started a business together. And I was born on 8th of June 2002. Uh, my home is in 6 Mile, Guwahati. But currently, I have to be here in hostel in AIMS campus. And yes, sir.
Probably that is what medical life is, that by
Yes, sir.
force, everyone has to stay within campus.
Yes, sir. Even if we live so close.
Yes. Something about your family?
Um, so my family consists of 4 members. It's me, my sister, who is currently studying in class 11 and who also happens to aspire to become a doctor, which has got to do something with me being one, I think. And my parents, they own a business together, and it's a business of like security company, and yeah.
And how about your childhood? I mean, before primary school childhood.
So my childhood, I've been here since I was born. As I said, in my childhood, I've done my preschooling from Arya Kindergarten. I think it's closed right now, but yeah. And during my I would say schooling, I was a little bit naughty, I would say, and I didn't think about studying as much, but yeah, I played a lot. And I think I did my schooling after that in MVM, followed by KV Khanapara. And I had been there till class 12.
Any memories from pre primary school?
So I think that'd be difficult to remember right now. But yes, I think my preschool, it was a great fortune of me that I had great teachers and like they pushed me for all the co-curriculars. And I think I was doing those most at my pre-primary stage when I had no fear and I could, just go on stage and do whatever I wanted. And I did all kinds of things. I experimented when I was small, and that's how I think I, got to learn what my strong points and like where my interests lied.
And how about your primary school life?
So my primary school life, it started at MVM. Um, I vaguely remember about it because like it's so long back. But yeah, it was the same. I did some of it in MVM, but then I shifted to KV Khanapara, and thereafter I was there only. Um, that too, sir, I was like, I tried to try to do everything. We had CCA and all, so like I used to do class and I used to thereafter we had CCA and games. So that was like I used to balance that quite a lot, but I think that changed after secondary and senior secondary.
What about secondary? I mean, high school.
So yes, sir. I continued my high school life in KV Khanapara, and so it was. I wouldn't say it was a straightforward journey because a lot of things were happening at our school. So like even our principals were getting changed, and some CBI raid happened. So like we didn't have a principal for 2 years, I think. So like
Okay.
our classes weren't happening properly. So like most of the times we were bunking because classes weren't happening. So that's how I think, sir, I lost my focus a bit on in class 11. and I did very poorly in the half yearly. And I didn't have any tuition classes till then, but I think that's when red flags started getting raised in my parents' brains. So they put me through in tuitions, and that's how like I did well enough in class 11th. But 12th is what I thought that I should focus more on studies, and like it's high time that I choose a career and stick to it. And yes, sir, that's when I thought about NEET, and I gave JEE as well, but my main focus was NEET.
Till now, you didn't ever thought of becoming a doctor. Is this your first time when this thought came to your mind to opt for to become a doctor?
No, sir, I wouldn't say that. I would just say I was underinformed. Uh, I wanted to be a doctor, but like I never had the thought of thinking about how to become one, like that we had to give NEET and I had to prepare for it actually. My preparation started after this from 12th only. And before that, I think it started from my childhood itself because my mother always used to say she wanted to become a doctor, but she didn't take science as her stream, and like everybody around me made medical this such a elusive field that I wanted to be in it, and I wanted to be someone who used to save lives. And yes, sir, that's how I think the idea crept into my mind.
And what about your 11th and 12th? Where did you complete it?
Yes, sir. 11th and 12th, my 12th percentage, as I said, my 11th wasn't so good. I didn't focus much. I didn't study much. But in 12th, I think I did well. I scored 94% in CBSE board exams. And after that,
Yep.
so I didn't have any tuition or coaching classes in my 11th and 12th. So like my first NEET attempt, just after 12th, it was just a fluke attempt, I would say, because I scored just well enough, but not well enough to get a good college. So I did coaching in LN Guwahati. There also I was the first batch in the first batch, and yes, I just for someone who had just hoped to crack NEET, I think I didn't hope that I would get into any like I was not counting on that, but it turned out good, I guess.
Meanwhile, how was your domestic life going on?
So I would say I'm very fortunate in that matter. My parents are extremely supportive, and they've never made me feel that I lack anything or that even no pressure that I need to choose a field or choose a branch. They are very liberal with that, and they have supported me throughout. And I think whatever I've done, it was my decisions, and they have just been there supporting me.
So, when you first thought of giving a NEET entrance, and what was their reaction for this your decision?
Yes, they also knew about my desire to come to this field. So like they were also supportive. My father was actually the one who told me that see Ellen Guwahati is opening up. I think you should like actually I had some colleges in my mind. I had filled out a few applications, but I my heart wasn't into it. And my father said like you should do what you want. It's okay that first time like a lot of people don't get into it, so you should like you haven't been coaching also, so you should get into it, and like that's how I ended up in Allenbart.
Fine. And while doing so, while preparing, were there any uh, sort of pressure, weight of competition, or how will you face this social expectations? What if you don't fulfill your this target or desires? Then what was that which you will be doing?
Yes, sir, I think that social anxiety plays a great role in all of our NEET aspirants, and because the competition is so tough and it's increasing day by day. Even in my attempt, I think there were 15 lakh aspirants, and I think that has only increased now. So even during my coaching time, like our batch has 200 students, and it was very competitive. And yeah, all the teachers would like I think initially it was pressure. I would say this pressure is what made me study, but at one point it got too much. So I was like, some of us who were doing good, we were enrolled into a star batch or something. We had extra exams, and which I felt was quite unnecessary. And that only added to the stress. About we were made to study about things which would not come in the exam maybe. So like I didn't think it was helping me. So I dropped out of that and I continued with the main batch. And so I think, yeah, I think it's about managing all that, like taking the good stress in and not letting it like harm you or like deviate you from your goals.
You appeared in 12th, you cleared 12th.
Yes,
You, in same attempt, you appeared for NEET also, which you were not able to crack or get admitted to any medical college. Am I right?
yes, yes, sir.
So you gave a year drop,
Yes, sir.
wherein you joined Ellen's Coaching Institute in Guwahati
Yes, sir.
itself
Yes, sir.
and started preparing for medical entrances. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
While doing so, how was your schedule while preparing for medical entrance?
So I was enrolled into the morning batch. So we had classes till around 2, I think. And thereafter, I would go home. I would try to. So we used to get some MCQ. We called it race. And I used to solve that. And thereafter, I used to revise whatever uh, was done in the class. And I was not a like someone who studied till 2 a.m., 3 a.m. I wasn't into that. So I tried to complete as much as possible of whatever was taught in that day, and so that I can like not go through it through first time. I can revise it as my exams kept coming up. As my We had minor tests and major tests, so I used to try to complete everything that was done today as much as possible. And yes, sir, that's how I moved forward.
So, with 1 year's sincere efforts and study, you could crack AIMS exam. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And so
As
we
it
also happened to be the COVID batch. So our exam was delayed quite a lot. So that also added to the mental pressure because our exam was getting delayed. We were not getting a particular date when the NEET exam would be. And it was a long gap where my coaching ended and the actual NEET exam took place.
okay, as it is generally known that medical students or candidates or students who are preparing for medical entrances are bookworms. Is it true?
So I think to some extent it may be, but I tend not to get carried away with that idea. I have my own hobbies, own interests, and uh, I have no intention of losing them for medical or any career for that sake. Because at the end, it's all about balance. If I don't do the things I love, I would start not loving this branch, and which is I don't think a good idea altogether.
In subsequent attempt, you stood well in ranking, especially in AIMS ranking, and you could get your home AIMS, home
Yes.
city AIMS. So, how was your parents feeling for that? That now you will be staying with them at home and completing your AIMS graduation from AIMS.
Yes, I think they were overjoyed and they had always believed in me. And I think they had seen that I had worked hard and I really wanted it. So they were very happy for me, of course. And they supported me throughout. And yeah, I don't think it would have been possible without them pushing me and without them, being there to support me. And the fact that they had never pushed me or never told me or never like they never inquired about like what my tests were. They just wanted me to give my best, and I think that's why I never felt that pressure from home, and I think that's why I could perform uh, the way I did.
From that phase, what enduring values or lessons continue to illuminate your path in your life?
I think what I learned most was consistency beats hard work. I tried to be consistent. It wasn't that there were so many friends of mine, so many colleagues, so many classmates of mine who uh, who did a lot of hard work, I think, who worked even harder than me. But I felt that the one thing I had over them was like consistency. I tried to stay consistent. I tried to stick to the routine. And I think so, a lot of people take advice from seniors or like TED Talks or like YouTube videos. And I didn't believe in all that. I think you are your own motivator and you have to keep going. There's nobody pushing you. And I think unless you want it enough, you won't be that much devoted to it. So I kept myself into it and just I kept going.
Are there any particular moments or memories, uh, especially from those school days, your friends, that still hold close to your heart?
Yes, I think at the expense of my studies, I did a lot of enjoying with my friends. As I said, we didn't have much classes, so we bunked, we enjoyed, we did a lot. I also was the uh, house captain in my 11th. So I was always, I used to be wrapped up in those co-curricular activities and whatever dance competition, singing competition, whatever was coming around. I used to like select me and my friends, of course, who were in that committee. So we used to do all that work, and like it was quite fun, I think. And I think that's when my social skills, I think, took shape, and that's when I communicated with a lot of people, and that's when I learned the value of those interactions and how they are also much important than they are also as much as important as your studies and yes.
During this preparation of medical entrances, did you encounter any problems, struggle? And if you did, how did you try to overcome it?
So I think the biggest hurdle that I faced was COVID. And it's not because me or my family or anybody I knew had it. It's because the uncertainty and the frustration that was building up inside me and all my friends, supposing, that the exam is being delayed and we didn't have a date. We didn't know when our exams were going to be. So I think our revision did take a hit. But yes, I think we also got more time. But yes, yeah. So I also, that time also allowed me to like relax a little bit. I before when I was coaching, I didn't do much else. But during this time, I also like focused on relaxing a little bit so that I didn't get any anxiety and all because there were two or three instances where I felt very anxious. So I would I don't know, I would like spend some time on Netflix or play games or something so that my mind cooled off a little bit, and that's how I think I maintained it.
And what about physical activities? Because in those days, as you said, it was a COVID era, and there was you were not allowed to move out of
Wow.
house. How you used to maintain that equilibrium amongst compose mentis of your body and rigorous academic activities, medical pre-medical entrance preparations?
Yes. So I think in my 11th and 12th, I was uh, looking after my physical health. But I think that 1 year, and because it was COVID, because we were not allowed to go out, I think it did take a hit. And yes, I didn't do much about it. But yeah, I think that is one thing I would like to change about that period, that I didn't focus on my physical health. Not that it took any toll on my physical health, but even after that, during my MBBS, I've tried to maintain it. I try to work out at my room itself whenever I get time. Is
Could you elaborate your transitional journey from completion of school, then coaching, and till the time you first stepped in medical college?
I think so. It was a very huge transition for me, partly because of the people changing in my life quite quickly. Because in school, I was with my friends with whom I've been through all my secondary life for like I would say many years. And suddenly in coaching, I met new people for 1 year, and then in medical school, I've met even more people. So I think socially, it was a very transitioning period. and I got to meet a lot of new people. I got to like I realized that I was under a social bubble, that I was with like-minded people. But then I met that this bubble that I was in, it got burst, and I saw what large that actual social circle is, and what different mindsets and like different people. And yes, I think it all helped contribute to who I am today.
If you were asked to encapsulate your pre-medical journey in a single phrase or a word, what would it be like?
So I think nostalgia and life changing is what these two things are what come to mind. Nostalgia because um, I've had the pleasure of having some great friends who like I still converse with today, who still like would pick up my call at one instance. And yes, sir. So nostalgia for that sake, and life changing because for someone who at first attempt didn't even like was just trying to get into some any medical college, who like got to be names now. And yes, sir. So that was a I think life changing thing for me because if I hadn't joined coaching, I would be in a totally different branch. I would be doing something totally different, I think.
Are you still in touch with your such good friends?
Yes, I'm still in touch with them. We still talk and we still try to meet. And like, yeah, everybody is in different places. Some are even abroad. Some are in different cities. So whenever they come to Guwahati or whenever I go somewhere else, we try to like hang out whenever we have time.
And what about your personal life till then?
So my personal life, I would say, so. Uh, my personal life with my family was going well, and I was in a relationship in 11th and 12th, but I think like after 12th, like I broke up, like we broke up for reasons I wouldn't bore the viewers with now. And yes, but I don't think that affected me in a way that it would hamper my studies or anything. I think it only helped because I didn't have any distractions. But yes, I had also good friends and like people in coaching, very good friends, and yes, sir.
Fine. Uh, let's imagine, had medicine not been your chosen path, did you have any alternate career or vocation in your mind?
So my parents are businessmen, so I think like I was in science branch, so even if I didn't get any it, I think I would have done something engineering or something or MBA or something, and then joined the business. But that's one fact. Like I didn't want to just um, step in what they built. Like I wanted to create something of my own, and then if I had to do that, then I would do that. But like I wanted to do something on my own so that people wouldn't say that he got everything served to him in a silver platter.
Retrospectively, had you got an opportunity to whisper these words of wisdom to yourself, who was while once preparing for medical entrance, what would have it been?
So I would just tell myself to slow down, take it easy, and you only get what you want in its right time. You can't get everything ahead of its time. I think you just got to, believe in yourself and like you just keep going. You take it day by day, and like yeah, you and I would also like the one thing that I'm proud of, I haven't like given up on the other aspects of my life for preparing, which I think is the major reason why people end up hating their profession or hating this field and like feeling so hopeless. Or yes, sir, I think I was fortunate enough to have given time to all the other aspects of my life.
You have been spending almost 14 years before entering into a medical college, studying hard, facing these hurdles or situations in Indian education system. Let's suppose you had given a chance to change this medical education system, right? Like recently, it has been done. So, what what are those changes you would like to make in only education system of India?
It might be a bit controversial, but what I would like to do is like till undergraduate level, reservations are okay. I think people get different opportunities. I understand that, and that's quite true because India is a country where the differences, the diversities are quite high. But sir, I believe that after undergraduation, everybody stands in equal chance. Everybody has gotten the same MBBS education, the same MBBS curriculum. So I think for PG, the reservation shouldn't be there because everybody has had a chance of doing MBBS. Everybody has gotten the same opportunities. Now they will get the same salaries. So I don't think reservation should be valid for that because in the end, we are going to be saving lives. So I think everybody should get an equal chance of proving their worth and talent.
Would you like to enlighten us on your ideas? What do you think about those institutes or people who are using, or let's say misusing uh, minority status? Don't you want to change that?
So I think wanting and actually changing is a long distance that needs to be covered. And I think it's not just me. I think everybody has to come together and there has to be reforms. But I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. But here's to hoping that it does happen so that even if not me, the coming generations, they get a fair chance.
Let's suppose if you are given a chance to provide mentorship to upcoming or your successors who wishes to become like what you said, your sister. Apart from your sister, other students who would like to become future doctors, what could you do and how would it be?
I would like to change the fact that for them, if I had that power to change something for them, sir, yeah, sir, this is what I would change, that reservation system. And apart from that, education wise, sir, I think the as I've
How
seen
about
in my internship,
how mentoring?
mentoring, yes, sir. So I think now that we are the senior most batch here, and I try to mentor my juniors when they come to me, and I think it's a great thing that we didn't have, so we know what importance it holds, the difference it makes, because we didn't have any seniors, so we had to do it all by ourselves. So having someone mentoring you is a great thing. So wherever I would get that chance, I would surely mentor or help my juniors in whatever way I can.
And don't you think this is a very good platform so that people can see your videos and know how to do, what to do, and how to go about it? What should be our mindset and what should be our next step?
I Yes, sir. I think it's a great platform for that, and for sharing our views our experiences with them, so that they can also relate and they can also try to follow in our footsteps or try to change what they don't want and try to decide what they want further.
Thanks for such precious words. We are highly obliged. I request
Thank you
if
to
you
you,
can.
sir, for having me.
I request if you can be there for our subsequent sessions where we will be interacting on your present life, which you are facing in medical college, and what are your future perspective in subsequent sessions. Till then, Jai Hind.